It's me, the cat. It's always darkest before dawn. I'm always up early on a Sabbath day. Now, we need to talk on this Sabbath day, which is the King's Day of God's Day. Sabbath is given to man, not God is Sabbath day of the man. I've posted on my TikTok a guy called Nick Jones, and he shared this interview with a Satan, just dressed up as Satan really, but it's giving you Satan's perspective of what goes on here on earth. Are you with me? So now we'll go with my fake life. I'm 46 years of age. I was adopted as a child. I've been brought up in hell. Very dark, demonic, Masonic, dark occultists. Didn't always know that because it's just I'm used to it. My home is hell. So I become very used to the dark. I don't summons demons. I'm not an occultist where it's dark hatred. The dark works for me. That being said, what is Lucifer and Satan's original plan? Because the war between earth as it is in heaven, heaven as it is in earth, is what? There's many stories, just pick one. But Lucifer we'll go with today. He was thrown out of heaven by the Maker. Because why? Vanity and pride. He's the music man. Actually, Satan is the music man. So, Earth is the Garden of Eden now. He gave it to Satan. Satan has been ruling Earth like a wild beast. He roams the earth and he will kill and destroy at any cost or measure. Yeah? This is not about race, colour, creed or gender. Personally, I'm a white woman. Right? We were aware of that. Now, I've been racially abused by everybody. Even my own people hate me. My own children have hated me. And that's okay. I'm used to being hated. It's my job to be hated. I've never been liked. Nobody ever likes me. They all want to kill me, be me, or just bury me in the ground. It's okay. It's a family trait we have. So that being said, on this Sabbath day, I just want you to think about, now I have this. That's a Quran. Yes, that's a Muslim book. I'm not Muslim, no, because I'm not. But I also have this. Want to see what that is? This is the stories of the prophets. These are people who have come to earth to tell us stories, and it doesn't matter whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Buddha, whether you are a pagan, whether you are whatever faith you want to believe in, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are not here now in the year 2024 to still be arguing about your religion's better than my religion. That is very old school and very Neanderthalic and very tribal. Which leads me back full circle to what is Louis. I call him Uncle Lucifer because we all have that one family member, and I'm very close with the gods upstairs. And I'm telling you, Lucifer is a pain in everybody's neck. Now, he did try and do it with Christianity because he will divide and conquer. Do you want me to say those words again? Divide. So, I'm just doing a chat this morning. So, divide and conquer. He's coming in to take over and where it do to best destroy things. From the root of the problem, which is the family unit, mainly. And religious, man-made mess. It's a whole eaten mess of man-madeness. Now, I don't mean that disrespectfully, because this is true. Muhammad was a prophet, he wasn't a god when he first came here. He became, maybe, but we're just talking about prophecy is what? Does anybody, you see, this is what happens. This is what Louis wants me to do. Drop the whole book and shut up. No, we're not doing that, Lucifer, and I'm not getting angry or emotional today. So, prophets are messengers sent down to earth to give you a message of any religion, race, or gender, to say, hey, don't go that way in the labyrinth of mind, treachery, and trauma. Because Jesus was a prophet, and so was Allah, and so was Buddha. We're just going to go with those top three today. So they came here as religious. You've turned them into religious people. You, man-made people, have turned it into Christianity. Jesus wasn't a Christian. Allah wasn't a Muslim. And Buddha wasn't a Buddhist. Their message was the same as what mine is and what we've come down to earth this time to do again, which is what? Love. That's it. Very simply, just love. But because you're all obsessed with the earth matters and things that are going on, and we have a big problem. Now, I've called out the Church of England. I've done that a long time ago. Church of England is made by who? King Henry VIII, who decided that he was going to rule England and he didn't want to do Roman Christianity anymore, so he burnt all the churches down, killed all the priests, tortured the nuns, and made his own Church of England. So Church of England is just made up, man-made. It's true. Roman philosophy comes from the Jews, which is owned by the people who killed Jesus, put nails in his hand. So you're following a religion where they put man on the... oh, we love you, Jesus. Jesus, we love you. Come and save us, Jesus. Your word, it's occultism of satanic. Satan is in charge of all of these. And then we get on to the biggest one at the minute, which is his new card trick, Louis. Think we haven't noticed. Well, most people haven't, but I have. A long time ago, Lucifer. So, this is called Q-Ran. Iran. Where are all the wars happening at the minute? In the Middle East and in Dubai, where the Muslims are running. Satanism is running that. It's dominatrix, it's control, it's run by dictatorships of dominance. Do as I say, not as I do. We have to do it the old way. This is the only way forward. If you don't follow the book, then you don't... Well, you need to ask yourself who wrote the book. When was the book written? Why is that relevant now when it was done so many hundreds of years ago? Because we have to do a modern age and change these things, because this is not what we do. This is not love. And I know that because at the moment they have tried to kill me. Even the Vikings tried to kill me. And I mean, they love me, but they hate me. Or they did, because the Vikings were Nordics, which was Germany and Europe, and that's Nazism. So we have white supremacy as well. I'm not picking on the religious people, please. I love you all and respect all faiths. But what's happened is, it has been watered down. Hollywood, for example, with the on B's of the Jay-Z's of the we C's of the Bases, have all, there is occultism, and you're using the dark energies and lower entities of gods, so they're summoning and demanding and calling on different deities. If you do Hollywood, you would pick on, say, oh, Gun and Ocean, and oh, look at me, beauty spells, and make this and do this, and that's the African side of voodoo. That's why I call it Dr. Doodoo Voodoo. Oh, Dr. Dodo magic, here we go. Because it's a trick. It's a trick. Illusionists. Question, you ran. Why did you run? Why did you run, Iran? Because they stole the gold of Marley's. Now, I don't mean Bob Marley's like that. I mean the Marleyism of the Marleys are the richest, and they're running the Muslims. They're taking over like a poisoned ivy. I don't mean to be racist. I'm not being religious. I love all faiths. The Muslims have helped me out a lot, but they're also now trying to kill me again. Why? Because I'm saying this. I've done a couple of posts on Facebook. It'll explain it a little bit more. But the thing is, these are man-made books, made by a man who had an opinion, not a pure divine. Like Allah, Buddha, and Jesus. Those top 3 people came with it as prophets, prophesizing and helping you to tell you things, okay? So we need, now, you can't fight fire with fire. It just makes a bigger fire. History has taught us we cannot fight against each other. Loggerheads like a ram to a ram, or a ram dam, ramadam, dum dum. Oh God, they've rammed and damned themselves now. Another one bites the dust. Now, I came to Birmingham personally on my journey with a Muslim guy from Sri Lanka who has literally came in as my hitman, paid for by my European Italian family, brother, ex-husband, all that sort of stuff. My family are white Masons. My ex was Italian, so that's all of Europe covered there. Everybody hates me. That's why I call myself 3-pack, because I'm the next 2-pack. They hate me. Because I'm calling all of this out, and now I've had to get it. I did think I could talk and collaborate with things. It's been quite a painful journey for me as well, because this is a healing journey. Now, anybody who's chosen will understand we're multi-dimensional. Now, do you understand what that word means? Multiple levels. So I'm dealing with Earth, I'm dealing with Middle Earth, Lower Earth, Upper Earth, top of the Earth, top of the morning to you, sir. The Irish hate me as well. Well, they did, not all now. They're starting to realise I'm okay, but I did make them furious for a while. And then I'm also delivering messages from the Galactic Federation of Light Council. So it's quite a lot for me to take in and for me to process as well. As since 2022, I have lost my whole 30-year life that I used to live. I have no children left, no family left, no job left, nothing that I had as a foundation and what I believed and thought, all gone. No, I knew it, but I didn't have it in experience of the earth down here, because I've been out of my body for about 6 years. Are you with me and understanding what I'm saying? So I came to Birmingham after my white family of Cornish, Irish, Scottish, Italian, European had tried to kill me, and they paid for a Muslim Sri Lankan man. So I think that's all religions and faiths there. The only ones who haven't actually tried to kill me are the Buddhists. That's really that's actually true. The monks are okay, but they also have had to do it from a distance because they couldn't get involved because it's been so serious. Anyway, I digress. So I came to Birmingham after being abused severely off this Muslim guy. Now, he is Muslim. You can't argue with this fact. He is a Muslim, okay? He humiliated me in Cornwall. He paraded me around the town. He smashed my face in. He abused me like he really humiliated me. Really put me through the Illuminati tests of assassinations, because I should have died. He was shocked that I'm not dead. But he is Muslim, and he works for the gangs who are in prison, and now they're trying to kill me from prison. This is where we're at now. This is the last of it, I think. So then what happened was, I came to Birmingham. We started off at Spark Hill, where they tried to gun me down this far away from my car, but I wasn't, because I'm protected by God. Because I need to be able to say this, because you're all demonic. We need to stop hating each other and living in a divide and conquer, and we have to come together to be divine and understanding, not conkers and hitting each other over the head in David and Goliath, because that's what we're doing. I'm having to stand up and say, hey. So I am chosen, yes, and I am one of the ones. And then when I was at Spark Hill, after he tried to kill me, humiliate me, with Africans and Muslims and white people, I then ended up near Shirley, where the Muslims took me in again and tried to kill me, destroy me. They've stolen my ID. They've been using it. They've set up businesses in my name. My family's done this as well, so the white people have done this as well as the Muslim people and the black people. They're all making money off me. All colours, all races. It's not a colour situation or a religious situation. It's man-made to cause conquer and divide. So we're trying to come together. That's why I've got an audience of all of you now. So all the people who hate me, love me, you are all listening. Good, hooray! Because you're being hoodwinked, tiddlywinks. By who? Satan. That's his plan. Black Lives Matter. Well, that pisses everybody off. Why, where do their lives matter more than my life? So then the white supremacists get involved, the blacks hate each other, and then you've got the Muslims coming in, and then you've got the Mexicans coming in America telling them we're not doing this. So what we have to do is just stop on this Sabbath day at 17:44 on the clock. Is just stop and just ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? Because we need to come together as oneness of we all matter. Every colour, every gender and every race. There's only two genders. You're either a man or a woman. Satan has got you in this seeds of I don't know where you think you are with all this stuff, but there's no right or wrong, and it is only love, yes, but there are certain things that they just are. You can't change a cat to a dog. It is what it is. So we need to just stop and just think about it. No God ever would tell you to go and kill or slaughter someone. Now, this is true. Period. I had a guy telling me this the other day, and he's right. He's right, period. That he is right. No, but we have to learn our lessons, and this is where we are in society now, because I am a white lady living in my country. It is a white land. This is if you want to go with the colour of your, because you like to argue about these things. So I'm just throwing that out there for you to just think about that. This is where I live. And I'm being, but whether I'm actually I'm a multi-dimensional rainbow warrior who doesn't even see colour. I don't see black and white. I see colour. And it's very sad and very painful for me to watch you hating me because of what I look like. Or my gender. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's an elementary thing. We all have, it's all about love. Now, I love a lot. I love everything, me. I love everything. I'm here to help awaken all of the men, all of the women. I'm just here to love, if I can just shut that out there, then hopefully it'll help one person. That's it. I'm going to give you an example of this is what you do with your twisted minds, right? Now, I was born with Thor the Thunder God, right? My dog was an Irish Red Setter when I was brought into my home, and it was it's Thor the Thunder God works with me a lot. That energy, okay? Now, it's a marvellous situation. Marvel us, not marvel us, of cross, of a Hollywood of wickety ones. So I just want you to, this is just, I'm going to tell you this story because this has actually happened in my life all the time. Still people now judge me and they're like, I'm like, oh, here we go. Because, so I've always loved Thor. I love Thor. It's the energy of Thor, of the thunder god, right? Now, it's always been my thing. It's been my thing since I was a child. It's just been my thing. Because I'm Thor. Ha ha, Thor. The lady version and the masculine version, if you want to go with those stories, okay? Just stories. It's the Nordic Viking in me, okay? Just go with that. Now, your sinful, wicked ways and what Louis does is contaminate that. I had the Muslim guy telling me, you need to stop praying and worshipping and hanging about with Thor. What are you even on about Thor? And I'm like, well, why are you saying that? Because it's just an energy. I need somebody to protect me here because you males are trying to kill me. So my father gave me Thor to look after me. So that's why I've got a lot of power, and I don't mind telling you, yet I'm very in touch with my masculine side and my underworld side. It's not a problem. I will kill the devil if it's the last thing I do on this earth. I will. I'm a marvellous person. Marvellous, like a superhero. Okay, we're going with the cartoon now. So then what happened was, in 2011... I have told you this before, but I'm going to tell you again for those who are just joining the crazy train now. So bear in mind, 2011, I'm 33. Same age Jesus died. I'm travelling, long story, but I'm going to Peru. Back to the Amazon jungle, okay? On the aeroplane, 16-hour flight, she says to me, do you want to watch a film? Oh, what film? I don't keep up with Hollywood's films. I don't really watch films because I'm living my own marvellous film here. I don't need to watch another film, please. I'm living in Silence of the Lambs down a well. So, okay, what film are we watching? This could be dangerous. Oh, no, it's the Thor film. Oh, I like Thor. I said, what, is there a Thor movie out, like? Yes, it's the new one. The first Thor movie. So I said, great. What else have we got? Just that. I says, one film on a 16-hour flight, no more. Yes, Catherine, because I want you to listen, because this is about us. Thor movie. So she puts it on the little thing on the aeroplane going over. And I'm like, wow, thanks for that, Dad. That's not... I have told this story before. I'm like, wow, thanks, Father. Because Thor, if you go through history and know the real Nordic philosophy of Thor the Thunder God, he doesn't look like Chris Hemsworth. Sorry, I said the right name wrong there. He doesn't look like Mr. Chris, Dr. Chris. He doesn't look like that. That's a Hollywood version of Thor. So I'm sitting on the aeroplane in 2011 saying to myself, okay, no, yes, I will accept this Thor movie, Father. I think I can watch this. This is definitely what a lady would call eye candy. I'm going to keep this Thor. He's very nice to look at. Hi, by the way. And to the wife and to the children. So now everybody tells me, every time I say something about, oh, I Thor this or Thor that, it's just because you fancy that, Chris. Not really, no. No, that's not true. Although the thing is, you see, because you're Satan contaminated, dirty minds, it's art. What does she mean? Well, like this cup. I love this because it says boss on it. Now I love this cup. This is a work of art. It's a beautiful cup. Just as this is a beautiful, look at this. I mean, I look bloody marvellous this morning. Look at me, I'm a marvellous, gorgeous work of art. It's just art. But Satan has got you, and the way earth matters have got you dealing with it now. You're all obsessed with what you can see with the eye. Does that make sense? So you're all looking at it thinking, and my friend Sarah May used to like Mr. Aqua. They popped up on my thing today. This is why I thought I'd mention it, because we're marvellous. I always say that, hey, Marvel, us, US, A of the Angels. Make sense? So, my friend Sarah May, who Mrs. Brown's boys, keep away from her. She thought she was ISIS, stole my energy and went a bit weird. So, she used to like Aquaman. Now, she used to argue with me and say, Aquaman's much better than Thor. And I used to say, well, well, I quite like both of them, really. Depends whether you need water to put your fucking fire out, bitch, or whether you need Thor where I'm going to light you up like an electric tree. Both are useful in my life. One is the water, one is the fire. That brings me to Adele. Set fire to the rain. Doesn't mean I'm a lesbian, want to sleep with Adele. I just appreciate her art, and she's a gorgeous person, Adele. 21, the album. Amazing. So there's just 3 people I've named who you might remember and think of. But because Satan's got into your head, you're suffering with an illness, of mental health illness, of judgmental. So I just wanted on Sabbath day for you to think about that, because it is actually a God's day today, and this is the end of the day. This is the 7th day to rest. That is right. So in a way, the Quran's right and the Christians are wrong, but you're all wrong, because they're man-made books written to suit the men at the time. Go to Africa, where they like to use the King James Bible. I'll finish with this and then I'm going. I think we've covered the world studies there. Because if you go to Africa, they like to study King James. Now, King James rewrote that Bible as well, because to suit him, because he didn't like the psychics and he got scared of them, so he thought he'd kill them off. And they stole the seed from the Ethiopians, where the actual study of the Bible was very good. Ethiopia is where you want. You want the book from Ethiopia, or you want the book from Rome, and the 13 chapters they've got hidden in the vault, so they can tell you really about the keys of the 33, which is called an occult because it means what? Secret. It's no secret. It's no secret. Cause and effect. It's science. Action, reaction. 33 vertebrae in your brain, from your spine. You can all be Thor or Aquaman or whatever you want to be, really. It's all in the mind. And now they're playing mind games and trying to mess with my mind again and still trying to kill me. They're not going to win. This is not about religion, race, or I want another example. Last year, or the year before, I had one of these on. I had a punk jacket on. I had an African top on. I had my skinny tight jeans, Dr. Martens, and something that was like a Sikh thing on me. I can't remember what it was. And this African said to me, he went, "What faith are you?" I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "Why are you wearing that on your head?" I said, "Well, why not? I like this. It's nice." That's it. That's it. That is literally why I wear it, because it's nice. And it looks good, doesn't it? So I don't look nice in this. Sometimes I need to cover my head, so I like this. I think I don't have to be a religion to wear something on my head. It's a hat. Oh no. This makes me a Vaseline head. I'm greasy. I'm from Greece. Look, I'm wearing Vaseline on my head. Do you see how bizarre it is? Judgmental. Illness. There's a crisis down here. And now I'm being attacked by the pharmaceutical companies because they know they can't do what they're doing anymore. And the religious Sikhs and Muslims are trying to send people from prison to get people on the street to now kill me. I was nearly knocked over by a motorbike the other day. They should not have come that near me. So I'm having to stay in to save my own life. I'm not scared, but I'm scared of what God will do to you lot if you touch me. So I'm staying in for your safety, because it's getting dangerous out there, because it's gone beyond the joke now. You can't kill me, you're never going to kill me, you're going to end up killing yourselves. So I'm staying in because I need to just be away from people you have to cut yourself off from people who are trying to hurt you, which is the whole world at the minute. I'm in the wrong place. I need to just be here in this bedroom by myself because it's not safe. The whole community's after me, and they're sending magic and trying to kill me and stop me and not help me. I'm with a support worker. He hasn't come and given me any food this weekend, so I've got no food this weekend. They're not helping me. They're trying to cause problems in my life. So that's really the truth. So I'm sat here alone on the 3D. I've got everybody with me, really. Jesus is here with me, particularly. I'm JK. I was KJ. I was Catherine Jones, which is karma and then justice. And then now I'm at JK, which is Jesus and Catherine, justice and karma. So everyone's now getting their justice. Of just desserts delivered. So how you treated me, or the God's people, is how you'll be treated. Because, just to make it full circle, touch not thy anointed. If you've said anything bad about me, done anything bad to me, said anything, it just spelt me in your mouth and caused any trouble, that's why you can't come near me, that's why you're not allowed near me, that's why I've had to lock myself in a bedroom. For me to be able to just do my job for God, which is tell you all this. And I can't do it with anybody else because you all hate me and try to kill me. And you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Because you're all thinking I'm wanting to marry Thor and be a superhero and be a Hollywood famous star. That's kind of not my purpose. That's the last thing I want. That's why God said, he says, how do you want to play this? I said, in a room by myself so I don't have to mix with humans. So actually I want to be here. I don't want to be on the Hollywood red carpet, really, not really. Why would you want to do that? Famous for what? You're an idol. Doing what? Idle behaviour. Soul to soul to get to the top. And you're using Ogun and Oshun, which are lower entities of gods. God is a very jealous God. And you're meant to only worship one God. All the other energies help you, yes? But you can't summon them. And you shouldn't be demanding of any spiritual being at all. That's why you're in trouble now. That's why I told you, God has given me the power of attorney downstairs and upstairs. Angels and demons work for me, yes they do. But only when I need them. I don't go around going, right, Ganush, I summons you, I want you to go and kill him and do this and that. That's why you're going to get probably killed. Because you've tried to kill. Touch not thy anointed. That's the only real saint indeed and God have. Now Louis knows that, and he'll take as many of you down to hell with him as he can. That's his job. He's done pretty well, hasn't he? Well done, Louis. You've done a good job, son. I know I am. I'm fucking awesome. That's what Louis is like. He's a nightmare. That's why I've been showing you on the ChaT TV what Louis does. I've been with Uncle Louis again, and he's really annoying everybody because he's now killed a whole new level and tribe of people from Quran. So I'm very sad and I'm very sorry to say, but you and your family are now cursed for what you've done to me in this house where I'm living. Because you were meant to love me, not have neighbours spy on me. Oh look, and now it's starting to brighten up because it's dawn. It's always darkest before dawn. So you go to Quran today and you can pray and you can turn on your mat 5 times, 10 times and kiss your ass and do whatever you want to do. But you're still disrespecting your women and not respect. That's one thing God really does not like ugly. God does not like ugly. So you can wear your white robes and hide your fat and your overweightness and your gluttony and your sinful ways. Because I see what you do. Because I see souls. My brother just summed it up. So when I walk into a room, I'm like, whoa, I know what you do behind the dark at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello, would you like but we're just trying to help you, Catherine. I can see what you're doing because I see your soul. That's why I don't have any friends or any family or anybody left on this earth plane now. And 34 minutes over, 34:44. I hope I'm not boring you. But that's why I have no friends or no family here, because people can't handle it and I can't handle them because I see what you're doing in the dark. I see your heartbeat and it's very ugly. So I would rather be by myself and here by myself, just being honest, raw and real. And it is the Great Awakening, whether you like that or not, and it's going to hurt whether you like it or not. Pain of discipline or pain of regret. You cannot stay in the old ways of traditions that we used to do, or Hinduism as well. You can't, those are outdated beliefs, because you should have learned from them. Like the guy who was trying to argue with me on, I wasn't arguing with him, he said, if you're going to preach it, so I'm going to teach it. Yes, you're right, sir. You are. I do respect you for saying that, because it has helped me a lot to think about things. Because it's an outdated belief that the Aztecs, you can't respect what they used to do, because we did used to slaughter people. You can't respect now, in the modern day prophecies of 2024, you can't respect the Qurans and the Muslims who are trying to kill me. Or the Church of England that's trying to kill me. Or everybody that's trying to kill me to stop me saying this. Because you're very Aztec-like still now. Period. Fact of a fact. That it's still barbaric and you might as well still be living in Aztec times. Because you are. Because you're slaughtering and eating humans and sacrificing and killing animals, and you don't respect animals, let alone respect the dead, and the dead are fuming. I work with the crows, and I'm telling you now, I told you, after me is Grim, and Grim is ready. And he's coming for your ass, because of what you've done to me and my people. God's people. Touch not thy anointed. Whether you like it or not, I'm appointed to be anointed. It doesn't matter what you believe or what you feel. You've now damaged yourself. I am not doing anything. You're cursed. You've got a divok because you tried to COVID everybody, but really it was a divok. You knew what you were doing. You were hexing and jinning people, and you thought you were going to kill everybody, but I've come to say no, you're not doing that. Sorry. To smash your illusion of confusion of you're wrong, and actually it's you're the problem, you're the racist, you're the biblical bigots that have never changed since Jesus was last here. If we just go with the Jesus story. Some go 3737. How interesting. So I'm just going to go and carry on my godly day. And I do have to say, you shouldn't be working on a Sabbath day. You should be resting and being with God. But what God are you with? Who are you worshipping? And who are you trying to be? Power hungry. Pride always comes before the fall. After me, it's Grim. Or you'll meet your tribes, and the packs are coming to get you. Okay? The Wendy house is ready. Wendy bus is ready. I work with understairs, so we have a very good, funny relationship downstairs. And the boys and the dogs are hungry, I do believe. So enjoy yourself. I will be okay, as I always am. And God bless you. Happy Sabbath day. See you later. Love all, harm none. Give love, receive love.